but in case you're wondering, I'm getting a haircut later today. A needed haircut. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we're playing Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I am finally wearing the bathrobe. I couldn't escape the weight and responsibility of dressing like a Jedi. Considering the new show, Obi-Wan show came out on Disney Plus finally, and, you know, my limited understanding that will involve no spoilers because I haven't watched it, is it takes place after this movie or this game. So maybe we'll find a few relevant bits. Also, oh, that was unnecessarily trapped under stuff. I printed, old man here, I printed out a few fun facts about Episode 3. So maybe we'll check in on those throughout the game. You watched Obi-Wan last night? Yes, and welcome, Pithy. You're the first of the day. Congratulations on being the first. You are the one and only first that ever firsted today. Okay. No spoilers. I don't put that in my chat rules. I don't put that in like my stream info. Someday I will. No spoilers. I don't really care that much, honestly, but other people. This is my first tip of the day. Let's get rolling. I kind of did the intro and then I didn't get started. We are going to take our time with this one, too. I really want to linger. Oh, the reading. Always the reading. I forget. I'm dyslexic. I struggle with this, but I'll be okay. No spoilers for Obi-Wan. Correct. You can spoil Episode 3. I don't really remember it that well, though. I mean, only if you need to spoil it, like it's relevant to the conversation. Revenge of the Sith. War! The Republic is crumbling under the attack of the ruthless Sith Lord Count Dookie. There are heroes on both sides. Evil is everywhere. There's heroes on both sides? Anyways, in a stunning move... Oh, shoot. The fiendish droid leader, General Grievous, has swept into the Republic capital and kidnapped Chancellor Palpatine, leader of the Galactic Senate, allegedly. As a separatist, I'm losing it. Droid army attempts to flee the besieged capital with their valuable hostage. 2 Jedi Knights are something. I read too slow. Sorry, folks. I am's who I am's. That's the stuff, though, right there. Today we have a New Mexico look. Is this one New Mexico? It is New Mexico. It says right there in big letters.
Master, General Grievous' ship is directly ahead.
You guys are the best. I never thought I'd make it to retirement, but here I am.
I still can't say I fully understand droids, like,
Locate the Chancellor.
intellect level or their kind of autonomy or...
The Chancellor's signal is coming from the observation platform at the top of that spire.
I'm not crying.
Two,
My eyes
stay
are
here and guide us.
No need for another commotion. Let's just quietly extract.
This is a Ritz-Carlton robe, so it'll say right there. Went to the Ritz-Carlton,
Quiet enough.
which is not a place I frequent, mind you. So I was like, I'm getting a robe. Well, I mean, they give you a robe while you're there. Okay, no, we're not playing Anakin Skywalker. More like Evilkin Skywalker. The music is not in the game. Is it too loud? I can adjust that. It's like free music. There's so much like copyrighted music in Star Wars that I didn't want to mess with it. It's really too bad. You'd say it's too loud? Yeah, happy to turn it down. I personally can never get the volume correct. It's a very frustrating thing. I have this new setting that normalizes, but apparently needs to play it one time through to do that. So it's gonna be a while, apparently. Yeah, but... oh, excuse me. Let me get some water, too. Sorry, Pithy. This goes for you, especially, but anybody else in the chat as well. You know, if the music is off, or the sounds weird, or the microphone's too low or too high, let me know. I mean, probably not too high, because you're the volume down. But, you know, the balance.
Out of here.
Can't I force push them?
See? You shouldn't have doubted him, Master.
I think I should be able to force pull them or force push them, but
Lead the way.
it's not letting me do it at this point. Oh, but I can lift? Wow. I'm sorry. Did they even know they're fighting a Jedi? That was like the weakest. I just want to pick it up. There we go. Alright, you stay there. Oh, he is stuck. Good. I don't like him. Okay, I should really, like, actually pay attention to the story, too. Alright, let's pay attention to the story today, folks. Oh. How'd you get here? Okay, so Palpatine, the Senator, was captured. Oh, hold on. The Senator was captured. So now we're going to save him, I guess. I don't know. I didn't read the whole scroll, obviously. This is one of the weirder, we'll call it puzzles in this game. You just cut a hole and the door falls apart. Excuse me. But you can just cut a tiny hole, or you can cut a ridiculous hole. And you also can't go everywhere. I guess that's what makes it kind of like a puzzle. So my plan now is to cut a ridiculous hole. Like, if you just cut a tiny little box at the bottom, it will just fall apart. Actually, I'm surprised it didn't there. I created a closed loop there. I don't know why I find this so funny. It's a lightsaber! You can't just like... It'll just like melt.
Jedi inch mites! Give them!
Roger, roger.
They just literally can't even shoot me. I mean, I guess they're droids, right? Oops. I hit the explosive barrel again. But it just kind of makes you wonder, like, what's... They don't have an instinct for self-preservation. But they do have, like, senses of humor. I don't know. I know those aren't, like, necessarily tied together, but still. It's just a little much. What is this? I wonder which way I go. Probably this way.
Nice robe, Jedi. Your mommy buy them for you?
Oh, perfect! Oh, man. That might be the thumbnail. Nice robe, Jedi. Your mommy buy them. Yeah. I mean, sort of. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm so glad I decided to do the robe today. There's a lot of super explosive stuff in here. What am I building? You never know. Oh, I'm rebuilding a wall. I wonder. I was in a Discord discussion last night with some people from CH1, and we were talking Star Wars, and they know a whole lot more than I do. But if any of you happen to know, are there any Jedis that use blasters? Like, also, not like, I know they probably all use lightsabers, but like also, like, you know, sometimes you don't want a sword that like melts everything and you have to throw, like, just a blaster. I don't know. What if you need to hit a button on the other side of the room? Oh, then I guess you just force push the button. Alright, I don't know. I'm not a Jedi. Or am? No, I'm not. Ooh. There's a puzzle here that I didn't even see. Are we talking Star Wars films only? No, absolutely not. I'm extended universe. Oh, shoot. I was like looking over here and I just jumped into the lasers. I didn't notice the timing puzzle. I just saw there wasn't a laser there and I went to jump. That was pretty funny. Talking Star Wars films. No. So I'm open to extended universes discussion and fan fiction. Oh, I got you, Pithy. Okay. All right. We can just wait to see because more stuff continues to come out. So, there you go. My theory, okay. I don't know a ton about Star Wars. Like, I've been pretty transparent about that since I started playing this game. I played this game mostly because it was a well-rated Lego game, and I just had heard good things about the Lego games. Thought it might fit into the show. So, don't know a ton about Star Wars. Let's start there.
Count Dooku.
As do I.
You
Let's
sense
press on.
Dookie? Did you step on it?
The core is being blocked.
So, I don't know a ton, but here's my general feeling. I've watched 8 of the 9 movies. Can I block those lasers? Oh. Well, why are you looking so intense if I can just shoot your giant lasers right back at you? Or blaster bolts or whatever. Anyways, but what I hear, and like Knights of the Old Republic, I played that game all the way through, and what I hear when people talk about extended universe stuff, it seems like the Star Wars lore is just so rich that I kind of feel like the movies do a disservice to it. Okay. Alright, good job, R2. I could have dealt with them pretty easily, though, but thanks.
You glad he came along now?
Quite.
I need to force push more. Like, realistically, that's like one of the cooler powers. The casting. Okay, all right. We're having a non-spoiler discussion about the new Obi-Wan show. Totally fine. Totally fine. The casting is quite interesting. It's interesting. Well, the casting is interesting. I'm trying to think out of ignorance here, right? Like who's even in it? Oh, Flea is in it? No way. Like Red Hot Chili Peppers Flea, right? I mean, are there any other Fleas? Interesting. He's a very... Ah, my nose is just... Oh, I didn't take my darn allergy pills. He's a very distinct human.
Master, we're here.
So, to put him in a show in a big role, I think might draw attention. But who knows? I mean, you know, they put some great casting has come out of like weird decisions. Oh, he used his Force Lightning to make popcorn. That's funny. I'm gonna like scratch my nose here. Sorry. Okay.
I've been looking forward to this.
He's a minor character. Alright. It still could be distracting, though. I mean, I never watched Game of Thrones, but all the mess around the Ed Sheeran thing, people were, like, really upset. It's too distracting. It's like, oh, okay. I don't know. I get it.
My powers have doubled since the last time we met, Count.
Good.
Yep. I am not playing Anakin. I mean, unless I have to. Because, like, the game requires me to push that button. Playing Obi-Wan. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, that was a late dodge on my part. Any button mashing. I'm gonna win. Look how fast I can push this button. That's cool. He's throwing stuff around the room. I don't think I know what that means.
Sith Lord. Chancellor Palpatine. Sith Lords are our speciality.
Oh, are you getting Big Lebowski vibes from the robe? I guess that's true. Makes sense. Oh, look at that force push! Wait, why are these guys easier to kill than the small guys? Oh, they're not. Okay, I just got, like...
Fruitless. We take out one, and another returns.
That's weird. I did a lot of damage with that push. Alright. I mean, I'm not complaining. Here, are you okay? Nice. Now I kind of feel bad. He was, like, already on the ground.
You show those Jedi.
Oh, that was weird. It's like completely locked on. I couldn't actually disengage. I wanted to do something funny. I never really... I think it's... I mean, no disrespect to the actor that plays Count Dooku. Well, first of all, the name. Come on, George Lucas. Come on. But anyways, no disrespect to the actor. I never found him intimidating. So when he's like the bad guy in the movies, I was always like, is he though? Like, I don't know, is he? Like Palpatine was like kind of scary. Like I got a real like menacing vibe from him. Christopher Lee, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Like he is an actual good quality actor with other movies. Just didn't find him scary. That's all. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Not an option. Alright, remember, use Force Push. Yeah, Force Push is so cool. It doesn't play a big part in this game. But look at that. I will say, from episode 4 to now, this is the 6th game I've played. They do keep incorporating kind of different things. So this bad guy here that we're fighting is using his force powers, doing force push, things like that. Like that's pretty cool. Whoa! He totally just kicked my butt. I thought I was blocking, but that's not this game. I'm so bad with names, but thank you. Oh, here we go. Oh. I've been just really looking forward to coffee. Is that weird? I know, like, technically he's the one that does this, but...
Do it.
Do it.
Jedi scum.
General Grievous.
Not this time.
So I've never watched the Clone Wars, but I hear he plays a big part. Rayleigh, hello. Evo, hello. I'm gonna say something quite embarrassing on a stream, as I often do. I had a dream. Let me make sure I phrase this correctly. And Evo was also in that dream. I didn't have a dream about Evo.
I'm appointing you to be my personal representative.
Redeeming
of the
your
Jedi
hydrate.
Council.
The council elects its own members. They'll never accept this.
I think they will. They need you
Another happy landing.
more than you know.
He'd love it if you did.
Chancellor
I'm sure.
Palpatine.
Surely with Count Dooku gone, the war will now come to an end.
The Senate will vote to continue the war as long as Grievous is alive.
Oh man, this guy's such a scumbag.
Oh, Anakin.
Oh, the little child that I befriended,
Padme.
who's now technically an
Something
adult.
wonderful has happened.
Oh, that's wonderful.
What are we
No.
gonna do?
Anakin!
I don't care if they know we're married.
Anakin!
Ugh.
Come, Anakin. Our presence is required at the Jedi Council.
Pithy got first today, Grayley. But to answer your questions, I'm doing okay, and I'm going bathrobe today. And you probably just missed it, but it was quite funny. One of the droids taunted me and said, "Nice bathrobe. Did your mother buy it for you?" This is from the Ritz. I've only stayed there once, so I was like, I gotta get the robe. I'm not coming back. True Jedi, of course. I got none of the level challenges. Oops. And I already informed Pithy of this, but I will be getting a haircut later today. I know it's a little concerning. All right, what's happening?
Personally appointed to the council by Palpatine. What an honor.
Of course,
What's an honor?
Master. It'll be interesting to see what all of you old Jedi get up to in there.
We aren't all as old as Yoda, you know. But with age comes wisdom, Anakin. Never forget it.
I mean, save your breath on these
Can't
like
wait
life
to finally
lessons.
put an end to this war.
One step at a time, Anakin.
I think I don't know. I remember wrong button. I remember watching the movie and kind of feeling like the same way. Like, I basically know what's gonna happen, right? It's not like I like studied the Star Wars movies, but it's like, okay, well that's Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader. And that's not a spoiler because on this stream, we've already played that episode. Just like the movie order. And I just kept thinking, like, I'm having trouble not hating this guy. Or at least not trusting him. Like when he makes a little joke, or like I'm supposed to, like, am I supposed to, like, the little, like, rom-com scenes with, what's her name? Queen Amidala? All I could think is the actress. But I'm just like, I'm just not buying it. It's creepy, the whole kid thing. He's evil. Like, I know where it's going. I just had a really hard time connecting. I don't know if other people were like that, but for me, that's what made the prequels not great. I mean, Jar Jar obviously elevated them back up into the awesome category. Watchable, we'll say. I can't help but notice, much like the first movie, there hasn't been very much Jar Jar in this one and the last one. We'll see.
You live somewhere?
I do! I can throw that really far.
You ready to hit the tracks?
Am I hitting the tracks? Would it be weird to fly with somebody just back to back? I'm going to the Jedi Temple? Why is it going to the
Won't take
Temple?
you too long. Just sit back and relax.
I mean, the taxi idea is cool. I do kind of wonder, and they probably get into this in other places, but I do kind of wonder, like, how long has this society been here? Like, how is this what developed? Like, look, there's no, like, uncovered ground space, right? So this is a fully industrial planet. I'm not even sure what word to use, but this is a fully, like, covered with stuff planet. But they didn't really build up that much. This is a tall building, but look at all that, like, it's a tower. Okay. I don't know. It's like a lot of smaller, I don't know. I would expect it to be, you know, crowded giant skyscrapers everywhere. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? These are the things I think about. I used to work with somebody with a PhD in urban planning. I wonder if I could. Which I thought was a weird PhD. But I guess somebody's got to do it. I should send him that screenshot and see what he thinks. Oh, hold on. We're in the Jedi Temple. Oh, what is this?
One day, I'm gonna be as wise as Yoda, as strong as Master Windu, and as famous as Yariel Poof.
Alright. That's funny. I mean, it was funny to me because I haven't heard of the last one. I think... Is that the joke?
There you are. Shall we commence this meeting of the Jedi Council?
No. No, we shall not. I need to refill my coffee. Oh, here we go. Fun fact from the movie, in the battle scene with Count Dooku, which we just did, the imprisoned Palpatine originally had more dialogue, which he was to shout at Anakin. One of the lines, which Palpatine exposed Dooku as playing the Tusken Raiders, or planning the Tusken Raiders to kidnap and kill Anakin's mother. So, okay. Which would have been a little, maybe a little much. I don't know. I mean, we, the audience, already knew he's the bad guy, so it's kind of like, sure, why not? I don't know. I would have been okay with that.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of master.
What? How can you be on the council and not be a master?
Oh, sorry.
The Council wants you to report on all the Chancellor's dealings.
Sorry.
We want to know what he's up to.
I understand.
We have surveyed all systems in the Republic, but have found no sign of General Grievous.
Hiding in the Outer Rim, Grievous is.
Master Kenobi should go.
Huh?
I agree.
Aye.
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Yoda will take a battalion of clones to reinforce the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. May the Force be with us all.
Commander Cody reporting for duty, sir. What's our mission?
To locate General Grievous, we'll fly to the planet Utapau for now. There we can refuel and plan our search.
Copy that.
Okay. Looking over the interesting facts. Okay, and there we go. Who's this guy? Commander Cody? He seems alright. But we are a Jedi today. We are celebrating. Celebrating? Is that the word? We are acknowledging the Obi-Wan show on Disney Plus, which I haven't seen. Let me think. I will probably watch it tomorrow. I'm excited. I think Disney has a good business model with their like weekly release thing. But sometimes it's like I have time this weekend. I would watch the whole thing. But instead I will be watching Stranger Things. which came out yesterday as well. And I have already canceled my Netflix, so it'll be the last thing I watch on there. And then, like, 6 months from now, I'll be like, oh, I need a bag, so... I'm just a big baby anyways. Oh, okay, sorry. There's nothing that way. Ah, whew. Oh,
Looking to get across the planet? Rest whatever it is you use for legs and hop in one of these.
Okay.
Looks like
about
you're ready to hit the road.
Here?
Safe travels, friend.
Oh, man. Okay. Oh! Oops, sorry. Sorry, wrong button. Picking up people's jukeboxes. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just kind of in a little explory mood here. I don't really know this planet this well.
It's
hello.
almost impossible to imagine, but thousands of years ago, the surface of Coruscant would have been bare.
This is what I was talking about.
127 layers later, and the planet is some kind of giant city onion.
What? Okay, that's even more confusing than I thought. So now Whoa, okay, I was just saying this. So now the, like, kind of extra little spires kind of makes sense. If it's essentially the whole planet is covered by skyscrapers, and that's the top of them. One, I want to know how the, like, power works, because that's insane. But 5,127 layers. Is a layer a story that we might use in America? Man. I mean, there's also, right? Well, no, I guess. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Like, planets they're not technically like a closed system, right? But they're, like, the mass that's there is the mass that's there, and there's like, an asteroid will fall, or you'll lose some oxygen or hydrogen. Like the exchange it's pretty minimal. But in this world, they can transport planet to planet large objects. Anyways, I'm just thinking, if you're essentially like digging up the crust of a planet for materials to then build on the planet, at what point does that not make sense? 5,000 layers. Wow. Okay. Well, at least it explains my kind of weird question around, like, why they wouldn't have skyscrapers like any dense population generally would. Interesting. I mean, this is the fun stuff of, like, science fiction and fantasy. And I love always trying to, like, actually wrap my head around the concepts of the science behind it. I'm no scientist, obviously. But it's still fun to think about. Like, if they actually have imported materials to build, I mean, 5,000 layers, I don't see how they can't. Then they would eventually increase the mass of the planet, which would, like, increase their gravity. 5,000 layers? I don't know what that means for them, but it sounds like a lot. I mean, even if each layer is, like a foot. An American foot. Sorry. My foot is actually almost exactly 12 inches, so it's actually pretty decent for measuring. An American foot. Yeah. I'm an American, and that was my foot. So even if each layer is an American foot, then you know, it's still... That's still a lot of layers. Now, if they're a meter, okay, that's really a lot of layers. If they're 3 meters, you know, you see how this escalates. When you're dealing with big numbers, it grows quick. So 5,000 layers. Sorry. Actually, you know what? I didn't try to talk to that guy again. Maybe he would have said more. I just realized that. I just talked to him and left. Shoot. Oh well, I'm sure there's probably a book on their whole society.
welcoming committee. How civilized. Let's introduce ourselves and tell them of our mission.
All right. We're trying to follow the storyline because I'm bad about that, and I kind of don't remember. I remember the big parts about who the bad guy is, and then having the high ground. I remember the important stuff. But okay, so we're looking for General Grievous, and he's hiding out on this planet. But these people may or may not be bad guys, and I can mind control this guy? I think that's what that cloud means. Oh! I just pushed him across the room. Excuse me.
Utapau is riddled with caves and hidden alcoves. The alcoves are my favorite, but the caves are nothing to sniff at.
Okay. Utapau. Utapau. Alright, I'm looking for a fun fact about Utapau. Weird. There's none on this whole list. Alright, this must be a boring place. Start the level. There was this parody, Star Wars parody.
Greetings, young Jedi. I should like to use your city as a base, as I search nearby systems for General Grievous.
He is here.
What?
10th level. Thousands of battle droids.
Call for backup.
Oh, well that was easy. Barely an inconvenience.
I am sending you to the Mustafar system in the Outer Rim. You will be safe there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Your move.
Oh, it's a dance battle. Ooh. Not very good at these.
I will deal with this Jedi slime myself.
I think he's talking to you, sir.
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, you could throw tens of thousands of droids at it also. I mean, just saying. Aha! Watch it. Oh. It's hitting him for 1, and I'm critting for 1. All right, that's kind of cool. Because I'm sitting here thinking like, hey, why isn't my guy like shooting here? It's like, oh, because it wouldn't even hurt him, and he can shoot him back at you. Like, okay, that's kind of cool. All right, game. Well played. I like a little logic in my silly fun games. This guy is like easier than Dooku. Dookie. Daco.
I don't think
Daco.
so.
Oh, oops. Oh, button pressing. I can button press. I don't know, I feel kind of a little bad for him. Like, what's this guy's motivation?
Looks like he has backup.
Copy that.
What? Why am I shooting this? Why am I shooting this? Oh, that was fun. I saw a target, I shot it. I have no idea why. Ooh. This is why. Duds. So even though, like, I was... I don't know, not super engaged with the story of this movie.
We mustn't lose sight of General Grievous.
I don't know how you all felt, but I found it to be so fun every time a Jedi would just lay into like a row of droids with the force push. I just thought that was so cool. Where they're just like, boom, boom, and then like 50 go flying. The game doesn't quite do it justice. What? What am I supposed to shoot? I already shot this. Oh, I need to pull it. Ah. I need the non-Jedi's help. Oh. Oh man, that is good coffee. Ah. I like to take coffees that I like, and I like to mix it together. And then mix up the beans. I know it's a game for kids, so the button mashing is not super hard, but I would like a real challenge there. The one skill set I have. Get back! It was a little weird. I'm not really remembering this scene in the movie, but like I come to this planet and I'm looking for this guy. He's hiding in all these caves, and they immediately tell me, "Oh yeah, there he is with all the droids," and then I'm just there. I didn't have to find him.
You're Dooku's glorified errand boy.
Nice. Oh, well, if he couldn't beat me with 4 lightsabers, I think he's gonna struggle with 2. An American foot. Sorry. I'm still laughing at that.
Roger, roger.
Okay, alright. Yeah, see, I can only like push like a couple at a time. That's really too bad. Okay, alright. Hold on. Hold on. Nope. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, I meant to throw him.
There has to be a way.
These guys are still just here? Somebody, you know what? Let me help you all. I don't know. Maybe they endlessly regenerate, but let's thin them out a little bit. Yeah? We good? Oh, they do. They just endlessly regenerate. That's kind of cool, actually. All right. Oh. What's this? It's not a thing. Oh. Another use the lightsaber to climb thing. This seems a little odd to me. I could see like stab, 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 but like sliding up. Wouldn't it just slide back down the hole you made? Ooh, watch this. Watch this. He's not paying attention. Oh, never mind. Don't watch that. I thought that was one of the explosive barrels. Okay, don't watch that. Terrible. Yes. Boom. Oh, that was fast. Why would I need a ladder? Can't I just stab? Who's been your favorite character to play so far? Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. I don't like to answer questions in a straightforward way. I like to meander. In Lego Star Wars, as much as I'm actually enjoying the Lego games themselves, the characters have almost no difference between them. You're either a Jedi, in which all your powers and abilities are exactly the same as every other Jedi, or you're a, standard rebel soldier, in which case I'm not getting a button prompt. Oh. In which case you have a, standard blaster. Or, the differences are so minor that it's really hard to say. So I guess for that reason, my answer... Well, first of all, Jedi. Because it's just like having a lightsaber. And I think lightsabers... That's just a fact. So any Jedi in that way. Unless it's Anakin. I just really don't like Anakin. But then, if I'm going non-Jedi to answer your question, it would be Chewbacca. And the reason is because his blaster crossbow thing actually felt different. It felt like it had some weight to it, and it would do triple the damage. That's the other thing. Notice how I do 25 damage with this throw? Except for because of this is a boss fight or whatever. The blaster does about 25 damage. Everything does about 25 damage. And the only thing that didn't was Chewbacca's kind of crossbow thing. And it had it had a weight to it that none of the other weapons do. So to answer your question, Jedi, so I get to use a lightsaber, and any Jedi, because it doesn't actually matter. And then Chewbacca. I thought I would like playing Han Solo because Han Solo's cool, obviously. But it didn't, it doesn't do much. Hey, Serwin. Welcome to the show. Getting ready for work. All right. Nice. I will tell you. You don't have to answer. But this is just for everybody. In general, part of the concept behind my Saturday morning cartoon show is, and we'll see as it evolves over time, is that I intentionally play a game that you could have on while you're getting ready for work or getting ready for the day to start. Something kind of light. Now, fortunately for me, many of my friends that watch are in Europe. So the Saturday morning concept loses a little conceptually, but it does mean that, oops, oh, somebody's not paying attention to how this puzzle is supposed to work. Excuse me. So obviously happy to have everybody here. You don't have to be in my time zone, but that was the original idea. So for you to say, hey, I'm getting ready for work while I'm watching, that's the whole idea. Oh my goodness, this guy, get off of the spot. I hit the wrong button. He's just standing there. Come on, game, you know where I need to go. You're gonna play with the Sith to use the lightsaber. I mean, if the, yeah, I would see what the Sith has to offer here. I mean, kind of morally, I guess I see myself more like a gray Jedi, I guess, is the term that I've heard. I think Potato said that. I actually hadn't really heard it before. It's funny, but
need to draw Grievous out with some supporting fire. Cody, can you call for reinforcements?
But I should be able to get a signal out from that communications tower.
You mean lightsabers? Yeah, it's the problem with the Jedi Order is it's actually very repressive and orthodox, and like you don't get to share your emotions. And then it's like, look at this cycle that you've created. You create this cycle of Sith Lord, Jedi, like, oh, yet another member of our order has turned against us and commits like genocide. It's like, maybe you're doing something wrong. Like, when it works, it works. But when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work, you know? And these people are humans, right? Like, that's canon. They say the word human. So, like, I think it's... We need a balance. Yeah, like Qui-Gon. Yeah, I've heard that about him, and it's not something that I know super well, because I've only seen the movies. But yeah, it's just like, it's okay to have emotions, and it's okay to love, and it's okay to hate, but, you know, you have to find these balances. You can't just, like, repress them like they do, and then they all turn evil and kill a bunch of people. I don't know. I just feel like that's why if I were to be a Jedi, it would be really hard to be like, yeah, no, I'm totally bought into this Jedi Order and all your rules. But I don't really like see myself as like evil. Like, I don't want to be a Sith Lord. So there you go. That's how we end up with the Great Jedi. And maybe that's a larger point the movies and the whole extended universe tries to make, that the extremes maybe are bad. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make that point. Okay, what's happening? Some of these battles are really long. General Grievous guy. What? Where do I go? Oh. Wait, he's just right here? Okay. Just not paying attention. I do those sound effects, like in real life when I'm exploring on stuff. It's like... Oh, there we go. I was like, why is it not? Oh, we have to end with the button mash. Oh, wow. So, like, who programmed this guy? Like, I don't know. Their sentience still confuses me. Little soft shoe, and gone. But nobody redeemed it.
So
but I needed
uncivilized.
To. Ooh.
Commander, contact your troops. Tell them to move to the higher levels.
Very good, sir.
The higher ground. He's got a little stuffed animal. Oh my goodness. So much stuff on my desk.
Anakin, help me.
You wanted to see me, Chancellor?
Yes.
It's funny, they take
the council
the parodies they do are actually
appreciate
pretty
your talents.
I know there are things about the Force that they are not telling me.
Let me help you.
Huh? How do you know the ways of the Force?
My mentor taught me everything, even the nature of the dark side.
You know the dark side?
You have great wisdom, Anakin. Know the power of the dark side. The power to save Padme.
I'm going to turn you over to the Jedi Council. Master Windu, I've just learned a terrible truth. Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord.
A Sith Lord?
You'll need my help if you're going to arrest him.
I sense a great deal of confusion in you, young Skywalker. Wait in the council chambers until we return.
Yes, Master.
Don't make me like Anakin. I get none of the level challenges again. Oh, man. Alright, I never get those mini kits. I don't really care about those.
Chancellor Palpatine, how is this possible?
We knew he wasn't to be trusted. But if what Skywalker says is true, he's even more dangerous than any.
Okay, I have a new answer. My favorite character to play is Mace Windu, because I love purple.
We must find him.
Yes. I don't... Again, the movesets are probably all the same. The damage is probably the same. All the abilities are the same. That's the downside of the Lego game. It keeps it simple, which is good. You know, it is meant for kids. But, man, the purple. The purple is so cool. Is that some yummy ice cream? Ah! Why did I do that? Ah! I'm turning to the dark side. Okay, his flip jump is different. He does like a little roll 360 there. All right. Just when I was saying there's not a ton of differences, they have some differences. Sorry, he still does 25 damage. You're gonna need to back off. I'm not stable. Yeah, looks like all the moves are the same. But, yeah, purple lightsaber. That wins.
Where's your final destination?
Well, hopefully it's not my final destination. I mean, why you gotta say it like that? I don't think he's ever said that before.
Drive safely.
Has he? Ooh. Ooh.
Stay alert, and may the Force be with us.
Nice. I see what you did there. Okay.
Masters, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I mean, I kind of know how this ends, right? I mean, what do I... Is there, like, something that I can do differently? I like this. There was a point in time where I actually almost had an oil painting done of myself with my cat. Unfortunately, my cat has since passed. And so I guess in a way I'm glad I didn't, because as funny as it would have been for a while, it would just make me sad now. So there you go. But I do think having a giant self-portrait in your own room is hilarious, unless it's like like this guy, like it's completely genuine. Then I guess in a way it's even more hilarious. Just I wouldn't probably want to be friends with that person.
Master Windu.
You are under
unless
arrest,
it's done on purpose,
Chancellor.
like to be funny, because then I definitely want to be friends with that person.
Jedi.
I don't know.
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
Here.
Oh. I wonder what his like power level is. I know it's not Dragon Ball Z, but I guess they have the midi-chlorians that they kind of don't talk about.
Anakin, the Jedi are taking over.
I am going to end this once and for all.
No. I have the power to save the one you love.
I need him.
No. So Mace, like, did totally have him, or maybe he didn't. Like, that was part of Palpatine's plan to kind of lose a little to look like the victim. Maybe he could have just killed Mace.
The dark side of the Force.
I will do whatever you.
Yeah, I think he's powerful enough.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader.
A great shift in the Force have I felt. Tarful, Continue to Kashyyyk. We must.
So the Wookiee costumes in the production of this movie had an internal water pump system to cool down the actor wearing the suit. So, fun fact for my list of random internet facts about this movie. Ooh, we'll have to look for that one. I'm not going to say this one yet. And yeah, what planet are we going to? Yeah. Was he a CPU? Oh. He was water cooled. Okay. It took me like 5 full seconds to understand what you were asking.
These droids will not.
Yes. The Wookiee actors were CPUs. All kinds of things need to be water cooled, not just computers. Actors wearing suits. I wonder if the like Disneyland and Disney World people have water cooling. I don't know. Don't think so. Oh, and the PC you bought worked the first time, turned it on. You can put RAM in the wrong order, and regroup in the right order worked the first time. You built. Oh, yeah. So you're up and running now, like completely, or are you still putting it together? Wasn't it your GPU that had a problem originally? Like the hardest part to get. I guess it's easier now than it was a couple months ago. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely building my next one. In 1998, my friend and I had a computer building company. I used to really be pretty serious about building computers. Also, it was a lot easier back then too. Like, I mean, I thought it was like you needed like 5 parts and you technically had a computer. Maybe that's still true. I don't know. That's the point. I don't know. There's all kinds of new parts and slots that didn't exist. So the computer I'm using right now, I bought it from Costco. But I actually have upgraded it. I put in an M.2 SSD and a little bit more RAM for the video editing. The 16 wasn't enough. I have 48. Weird number. But not that weird. What am I supposed to do? Rescue the Wookiees from the droids? Yeah, okay. See you later. I'm Yoda. See, again, Yoda, who's like supposed to be super powerful, right? His force push does the same damage as all the other people, and his lightsaber throw does all the same, you know. So that's what I mean by there's not a ton of differences. His flip is different. Let's go ahead and blow this up. I built the new PC. Yeah. It's just the GPU that broke. Okay. Yeah, I definitely What? Why is there this like smoke over his head like I can do something? Do I want to influence him? Why am I influencing this Wookiee? Here. Go to safety. Yeah, I do kind of miss building computers, but like I said, when I used to do it back in the day, it was pretty easy. Now it's like, oh no, I picked the RAM with the wrong timing for like this GPU's like clock cycle. Like none of that was really that big of a deal when I was building computers in the 90s. Yeah, but then, you know, like Dell and like Gateway was the big one. They kind of came around and kind of made our business model obsolete. But that's cool that you got it all all sorted. Yeah, and like the RAM slots now, like, oh, did you put it in the right slot? With my computer, when I was upgrading the M.2 or adding it, I had to disable in the BIOS one of the unused SATA ports. Even though it wasn't being used, I had to disable it in the BIOS in order for the power to run correctly to the drive. Like, just weird stuff like that, where it's like none of that existed in the 90s. So that's. But my next computer, I will be building, because like a lot of pre-builts, you know, the parts they chose are a little odd, right? Like it's like, you know, for $8 more, you could have significantly upgraded, you know, this part or that part, right? And that is the problem with pre-builds usually, is it's like the choices they make probably are more about what they can buy in bulk and not the exact best thing for that exact computer at that exact time. It's like, well, what can we make 1,000 of? You know, but at the same time, it got me up and running when I really wanted to get back into PC gaming, and I hadn't owned a PC that could play any new game for like 4 years. So, you know, that's the benefit of pre-builds also. So no shame if you buy a pre-build, but there's something kind of fun about building it yourself. Unless you screw up. Yeah, exactly. You saved 600-700 euro, right? Or is that pounds? Pounds. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. That's a lot. I will say maybe it's a Costco deal. When I actually when I priced my computer out, the price was actually right. Like, if I were to build it myself, it actually would have been almost exactly the same. So I do give them a little credit there. But it was a Costco deal, so maybe that's why. What? I'm like clearly not saving these. Do I need to destroy this? Like, what's happening? Oh, is he just like trapped in there? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you in here. Oh, sorry.
Meet with your leaders, we must.
Yeah, would be a lot more if things were not rare. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the market, it's a frustrating time to buy just about anything. Okay, speak to the Wookiees. The command center. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. But yeah, even though my pre-build actually wasn't a huge markup, it's still like I was saying, like, but for another $50, I could have gone with this, you know, setup, and things could have been a lot better. That's okay. It works. The only game I have had trouble streaming, I haven't had any trouble playing. The only game I had trouble streaming was the Horizon Zero Dawn when it first ported to PC. I don't think it was super well optimized. So here, do this. Oh, nice. I had to turn a lot of the settings down more than I had planned on doing. But in the end, it doesn't really matter, because if you're, you know, streaming, there's only so many bits you can push out anyways. So anything above that is just for you to look at and doesn't super benefit the stream. So for me, when I had played offline, I did turn the settings up one notch, just to do it. I barely noticed the difference. But super well optimized games that run just fine. First time you use thermal paste, yeah, thermal paste. Oh, that's good stuff. The last time I used thermal paste, which was a very long time ago, was it was still like not really, the science wasn't what it is now, at least my understanding. So like you really had to be like super careful the way it was like conducted. I mean, you still have to be careful now to a certain extent, but also it was like you left it out too long. I don't know. I guess all those problems still exist, but I just from what I hear people talk about now when I watch computery type stuff, it's like it's so much better and easier to apply, and so that's cool. But you don't want to get it wrong. Yeah. Did you do all the like stress tests and stuff too? Like benchmarks just to make sure everything's working? Oh yeah, Grayley, you meant to say you're liking the Jedi attire this morning. Thank you. It's a robe I got from the Ritz-Carlton. You get to wear the robe for free while you're there, but I just loved it so much that I bought it. And I don't get a lot of opportunity to wear it, but obviously I had to wear it today for the fact that the Obi-Wan show just came out on Disney, and this episode, although right now I'm playing Yoda, involves him quite a bit. I just had to do it. Okay. Oh, this is funny. So this is a little late fun fact from the movie, though. The original film ran nearly 4 hours. The opening battle with the Palpatine rescue was over an hour long. That's hilarious. So, wow. Cool. Fun little... Oh, and the title Revenge of the Sith, it's a play on the working subtitle for Episode 4, which is Return of the Jedi, but originally they had called it Revenge of the Jedi. So this is Revenge of the Sith. You haven't done those tests yet. Oh yeah. Well, you got a good fan. So I mean, you'll be fine. You need a monitor. I think here's what I would say. I'm not a computer expert, but you do want to do some kind of stress test once you put it all together, because if you're getting like weird CPU spikes, you might not notice it until like 8-9 months from now, when you're running some stuff, because maybe you didn't do the thermal paste quite right. So just, when you can. Like, obviously I don't mean like stop what you're doing to do it right now. I just mean like as part of the process. But you probably already know that. Okay. This is for everybody else. Oh, I'm down to 2 bananas in my house, and they're quite ripe. You should like them ripe though. So
execute.
I need to go to the store today.
Yes, my lord.
Today's a big day. I'm leaving the house for the store and a haircut.
67. Order 66.
Okay, yeah. Definitely you want to do that.
Yay!
Nice dodge.
Order 66.
I'm sure the Disney Obi-Wan series will explore it a little more, but I do kind of like wonder what his powers are, Like, I feel like in the movies they don't go into it all that much. You just see these moments where they're like super powerful.
We are.
And then you're like, whoa, you can do that? And then that's it.
Copy that.
Maybe they'll explain it in the store. They'll explain it in the show. So this Order 66 moment, I had no idea this was coming, right, in the movie. Sorry, Wookiee friends. The way they did it, right? I knew basically what happened. Like, Palpatine, he's the bad guy. the Jedis kind of get like wrecked, right? So when this happened in the movie, I was like, whoa, this is a big deal, you know. So it was actually a pretty cool moment in the movie, but I feel like the game just now didn't do a super like big deal moment. I don't know. Like they were like, New Order 66. But in the movie, it kind of showed where all the Jedis were, and like, you know, they're trusting these clones and just stuff like that. So it was kind of like, oh, whoa, this is like, it showed like 5 or 6 different worlds. And so it was kind of like a big deal in the, what is happening? Why can't I go up? There we go, that was weird. It's kind of a big deal in the movie, and I kind of feel like they didn't make a huge deal of it there. What is happening? I was joking earlier about how ridiculously easy these puzzles are, because it's like not even a puzzle, you just connect one square. And then I just have so much trouble with it. What's my reload time on Force Push? Oh, it actually seems to be pretty long. So apparently, originally, according to the movie facts I printed out, there was supposed to be, or there was planned to be, a young Han Solo. Oh, that's funny. Him hitting me actually stopped me from using the terminal. I didn't think it would do that. It's not really that kind of game. So, okay, cool. Anyways, there was supposed to be a young Han Solo like cameo on this planet, and they decided not to do that. Probably a good idea. Well, who knows? I didn't enjoy the Han Solo movie that much. Let's put it that way.
Okay, Kashyyyk is done. Check. Now, what is the hollow protected frequency for the troopers on Felucia? Alright, let's see.
I want to hear what he has to say.
No. F. Fat Django. No. Chief of Grievous. No. Really need to delete some of these frequencies. Yes. Here it is.
Pithy says you watched about 4 minutes of it and then turned it off. Hello. I watched the whole thing. I did fall asleep, though. Which is not necessarily a comment on the movie. I just... sometimes I don't get a lot of sleep. In this case, it was a comment on the movie, and then I fell asleep with like 13 minutes left. So like 6 months later, I watched the final 13 minutes, and I was like, oh. Didn't need to watch that.
Oh yes, that reminds me, I need to change my voicemail message to Emperor.
You know, this Darth Sidious guy, he's sure talked a lot about, but not, like, I don't know, I don't feel like they really did him justice in the movies. I wonder if there's anybody that, like, really enjoyed the Han Solo movie. I haven't heard anybody. Like, a friend of mine who I watched it with at their house. His response was like, oh yeah, I mean, it's totally fine. Like, whatever, Star Wars movie. Like, so he didn't, like, hate it. He's just like, eh. The Wilhelm Scream. They love putting that in this game.
Yes.
Which is perfectly fine, because every time I hear it in, like, a non-parody way, I'm like, come on. Stop using that. Stop using that sound effect. It's only used for humor now. When you use it non-ironically, it's embarrassing. Okay, now the Force push is fun.
Mechanism we must create.
They're back. What? What's happening? What? I wasn't listening to what he said. Do I need to... Oh. I need to do something with this? Okay. I'm just trying to escape. Oh, I probably need to blow these things out. But yeah, so you know, I don't know. Maybe if there's anybody in chat who loved the Han Solo movie, this is a safe space. You can love what you love. I love all kinds of movies that other people don't. My favorite movie is Dumb and Dumber, and it's a movie I've watched the most times. So you're not entirely sure you've seen it. You're talking about the Han Solo movie, because of course you've seen Dumb and Dumber. You've never seen Dumb and Dumber? Okay. We saw Norbert a while back. Lots of people hated that. I thought it was really good. Norbert. Is that the Eddie Murphy one? Like, am I just thinking like something completely different? Well, Grayley, I would recommend Dumb and Dumber. I mean, it's my favorite movie, so why wouldn't I recommend it? But I'm also more than willing to acknowledge that it is very stupid and ridiculous. And I'm okay with that. I saw that movie in the theaters. My friend Ash and I, we, yes, Ash like Evil Dead. It was like, it came out on like a Friday. We weren't in school for some reason. I don't think we skipped school because we were rather young, but we got like dropped off at like the mall, and like I think we went to like the 9-10 showing, like whatever the first showing was, because this was after Ace Ventura had come out and we were both huge fans. So it was like, oh, we've got to see Dumb and Dumber. It's like, you know, the next, like Jim Carrey is the funniest person that's ever lived. And so yeah, I saw it like opening day, when that was not a thing, seeing movies on opening day. You know, this is, I don't even know, 90s something. 94, I think maybe the movie came out. That sounds about right, but don't, you know, I might be off by a year, one or the other. But it was just so funny. Yeah, so Pithy, another film you like, Cable Guy. Let me tell you about Cable Guy. I did not like it when it first came out. I don't think I really connected to it, and then I saw it many years later, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotcha. Now I get it. Like, it's a real kind of dark humor that I didn't go into the movie ready for that. If that makes sense. I went in with a different mindset, and so it was a little off. But yes, Grayley, huge recommend Dumb and Dumber at least once. There. I'm sorry, that's the most annoying sound. I have no idea how the microphone filtered that out or picked that up, but it's annoying. Yeah, a lot of people had that issue with Cable Guy. I think so. I think probably too, I don't know if I could really like say this with confidence, but I'm thinking that it also wasn't marketed like as a dark comedy. I remember there being like a lot of marketing around the like singing scene and him being like really silly, and it wasn't really like a silly type of movie. And that, I mean, it was very silly, but in that way. So I think marketing may have done a little disservice there as well. And I think also we were still kind of getting to know Ben Stiller as an actor, I think, too. Do I go battering ram or Fluttercraft? Go Fluttercraft. I'm glad I finally get a choice. Sometimes it says build, you just push a button, and then you have an object. I guess I should have done that quicker. Where's that normal area? Yeah, what was that? Yeah, I'm like so bad at like remembering like when movies came out, roughly. I think about things like where I was and how old I was, but I guess that's pretty normal for humans. All right, I can't jump that, right? It's kind of... The way... Can I build a bridge? No, oh. No, I can only build this wall back. Oh, well... What? Cranky Pants, yes, today I am wearing the Jedi robe. It's also a robe from the Ritz-Carlton. Yeah, welcome to the show, by the way. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I'm celebrating the Obi-Wan show. I don't, actually know... Oh, here we go. Look at that. I figured it out. I'm supposed to climb here. I did not figure it out. Never mind. Forget everything I said. I don't know how I'm supposed to... I'm gonna fall off right now. Can Chewie throw you? That's an excellent question. I don't think so, but that would be nice. I mean, it is Yoda, so it's like Aunt Yoda, fly over there. They should all be able to fly. All right. All right. Okay, I also can't force pick up. All right, I'm gonna go the other way. And I think it's funny every time I get completely confused and lost in a game designed for 8-year-olds. But that's okay. Yeah, it didn't look like there was any interaction with the Wookiees. It's not Chewie though. I don't think that's Chewie. Is it Chewie? It's a different Wookiee, but I can't seem to interact with them together. Yeah, Pet Detective. Sorry. Yeah, Pet Detective was, a classic. Part 2, I think, might actually be a little bit better. Not everything holds up. But Dumb and Dumber holds up completely. Yeah. How much damage can this thing take? Boom, 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 boom. I'm Yoda. Boom. Push. Force push. Can I force push this thing? No. Alright, there we go.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I never actually used the walls in this game. Oh, look at that. Explosive. Explosive. This is so much more graphic than older LEGO Star Wars. Now, here's a question about the word graphic. Do you mean the, quality of the images? Or do you mean the level of violence? That's a word that can have multiple meanings. Oh, hey, Cranky Pants. Do you have Amazon Prime? Feel free to subscribe with Prime for free. I never try to remember. I never remember to remember. There's got to be a better way to destroy these things, but I don't know. It seems to work pretty well. So this, I'm not a LEGO Star Wars expert, but this is called the Skywalker Saga, and it's all 9 episodes. And so when this came out, which was, I don't know, 2 months ago now, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I need a game for Saturday. So then, so I was like, oh, let me check out this, and it was like $50 or $60. It's like a full price game, and I was like, oh man, I don't know, what if I don't like it? And then, so I started Googling it, and apparently, so some of this has been in previous releases. of Star Wars, and they completely remastered it, and that's what people were saying. People were saying like, oh wow, like it really looks a lot better. Like they had made some of these games before, and so instead of just adding the new episodes, they remastered the old ones and made this. So that's why it looks better. Okay, well now I know if I had figured out how to do that jump, then I would have gotten over here by going through this tree. But the game gave me options if I couldn't figure it out. Grayley with the welcome. Thanks, Grayley. We have a friendly, supportive, happy chat here. Let me tell you something. This might be a little too personal.
I will.
But I got some new shorts, like around the house shorts, and I'm a big guy, and I have like really big legs, and I just find often shorts that I buy not to be super comfortable. So here's what I did. I googled bodybuilder shorts.
Heard from no.
Because you know the bodybuilders got big old legs.
Hello?
That was the key. I'm a huge fan of my shorts now.
Get this message, call back you will.
Bodybuilder shorts. So pro tip, if you're a guy with disproportionately large legs.
We must.
You have done well, my new apprentice.
It can't be. It can't be.
It can be.
Use your feelings, Obi-Wan, and find him.
$50?
Master Jedi.
What's $50? Don't pay $50 for anything.
Senator Organa, you can assist Master.
Don't give me
Kenobi.
$50.
Come to the Emperor. A visit we must pay.
Yeah. No, I spent $13.99 on the shorts. But now that I have them, I would have spent even more. I'm quite happy. What's $50? Cranky Pants. The game. Oh yeah, the game. The game. Okay. I thought you like clicked on subscribe or something. You saw something that said $50. I'm like, don't do that.
The Emperor should be in his office at the Senate.
I have no way to refund.
We must hurry.
Ooh.
Dark times these are.
Yeah, they're dark times, but let's also talk to these people, see what they want.
To hear a story of the Jedi
yeah, it is a full price game.
The rounding of the Bogwings was so competitive that they commemorated it with paintings and busts around the archives. As I recall...
You've lost more than $50 in poker to me? Yeah. Well. I won't... I don't have a follow-up comment.
Dooku came in first place, though he did so by cheating. No
oh, okay. I'm not doing a race. Sorry. Skip. I don't want to do this quest. Let's find something else. I mean, we're like near the end of the game here, and
the busts into a certain order, it'll unlock something.
You've seen me play Grayley. I've been playing some online poker lately, like the free stuff, and it's definitely a different experience when you're not playing with real money and people play kind of crazy. Okay, I overheard some of the masters say that if you arrange the busts in a certain order, it'll unlock something in this room. Now that's a puzzle I can do. Well, I don't know that I can do it, but it's something that I want to do.
The masters took part in.
The order is linked with an old trial the masters took part in. Maybe the archiver remembers. Oh, is that this lady? She was like just telling me that, and I was like, skip. I don't want to hear anything. Okay, well let's first figure out what's going on in this room. I think like, I mean, just based on what I remember of the story, like we're getting like really close to the end, and we haven't even been playing that long. So I don't know what that means. But I do have an idea. It's nothing but a side quest, you chicken. Yeah, yeah. I'm being a chicken, but some side quests are really dumb and annoying. For those of you who weren't here last week, I think Grayley was here. I did a side quest for like 40 minutes, and Valor, one of subscribers and also an awesome streamer himself, he was like helping me like get through it. Like I could not figure it out. It was like a 40-minute like run around like an idiot side quest. Okay, so I just... Oh, okay, so I just picked these up? Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Now, I don't know who all of these people are. So, like, by name. So, that's... That'll make arranging them a little harder. But that's okay. I can do this. I can do the side quest. I'm just gonna take them all off first. Okay, there's Yoda. So if I arrange them in the order, she said...
Be careful with those.
Dookie got first, but by cheating? Right? So he goes first. Oh. Did I even compete? Because why is she telling me this? Gotta lift up the buses. You enjoy all the side quests and pip collections. Yeah, it can be fun. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if the old Lego Star Wars games were like this, but in this one you also, there's a huge replayability, and you can also do like co-op on the open world missions. So I think that's why it's like $50. Okay, yes, I want to hear a story. Okay. Painting busts around the archives.
Dooku came in first place, though he did so by cheating.
Okay.
No surprises there. Obi-Wan managed to surpass his own master, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. We got Dooku. Obi-Wan surpassed Qui-Gon, but that doesn't mean he's second, but it means Obi-Wan is in front
But
of Qui-Gon.
neither of them could be Ki-Adi-Mundi, who just missed out on first because the judge failed to count
So
the
Ki-Adi-Mundi is
Bog wings that
second.
nested on his head.
I don't know who that is.
Master Yoda spent most of his time negotiating with the Bogwings, but failed to catch a single one, so he came in dead last.
That actually makes sense.
Which was a relief to Mace Windu, who only managed to catch one, and that was only because it flew into a window. That's the tale. Let me...
Okay, Mace Windu flew into a window. All right, am I...
That's Ki-Adi-Mundi,
Oh,
of course.
look at that.
An
They
average
tell us.
Bogwing catcher with an above-average head.
The old ones were co-op. Okay, yeah. So this, having not played a single Lego game before I started this series, there was a lot I didn't know. But I would say if I had kids and they were into a game like this, that the $50 would pay off like eventually, just because there's a lot of replayability.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't know. What do I think I'm doing? No. No. Okay. All right. All right. Where's Mace Windu? Is that Mace Windu? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Well, here, we'll just double check.
That's Mace Windu.
Okay, it just doesn't look like Samuel L.
He
Jackson.
used to catch his only Bogwing.
Save on babysitting fees. Exactly. You know what's up. Okay, all right. Who's who here? All right, you're Qui-Gon. All right. Did we get it? Oh, well, not yet. Did we get it? Come on. Okay. All right. One more. Wait, where'd I go? Oh, I got turned around. I love the idea of having trouble with puzzles meant for young kids. That's okay. Boom! That felt a little Mario. Oh, it's a Mario! Well, that was Mickey? I don't know. Sorry, I don't really do voices. I do voices. Okay, funny joke. Funny joke. Well, I thought it was funny. I was traveling for work, and I was kind of like after the work part, kind of like networking, conversations and things like that. And we were kind of hanging out, and somebody had brought up like a game. And oh, hey, Zelly, hi OG2s, welcome to the show. So I was reading something, and I had made the joke like, oh, pick an accent, and I'll read it in that accent. Like I like to do voices, as you may have noticed on my show. Sometimes I do voices. And I'll comment more about that after I read the punchline. And
no longer our ally.
I forgot what voice it was, but it was like Scottish, right? So Pithy, you would have been absolutely horrified. But so I did the voice, and she goes, "Oh, you take suggestions, you just don't do them." the first, because it was so bad. And it was so bad. So yes. That is true. That is how I feel about the voices I do. Look at this! Bonus! I didn't even see this because I didn't see that until I threw that guy off. Nice. But I'm very bad at doing voices and accents. But I love it so much that I'm just gonna keep doing it. The first rule of poker is you don't talk about poker. No, I think the first rule of poker is that you invite everybody, and especially the people that don't know how to play.
You need to live somewhere?
Yes. Like, primarily, those are the people you want to play. For training and for fun. Poker, what's poker? So we have been talking in the Casually Hardcore Discord here. Let me do this. Boom. We have been talking about doing a poker night, poker day, poker something. And there's a lot of questions about like, what system to use and all that, it's tough. But many people play poker. And it's all for fun anyway, so even if you're not amazing, then it's okay. Just have fun. You want to say more about it, Grayley? Training and fun. Exactly. So I was actually, last night, but then a couple weeks ago, I streamed to the Discord, not streaming on Twitch. I streamed to the Discord, me playing poker, and then just going through my logic. So it was kind of, it could be helpful for training. I like to teach people to play poker. Joking aside about taking new people's money, which is a side benefit, but I do like to kind of like, I like to teach people poker. I will never teach people to be the world's greatest poker player. That's not something I have as a skill set. But I can teach people like how the cards work, why people kind of bet the way they do, and what you're saying when you bet, like if you're bluffing, that's kind of a weird choice, things like that, like, don't call. So I can get somebody up to speed on poker pretty quickly. I'll never be able to teach anybody to be great because I'm not great. Which part of the Discord? So, in the Discord, if you join the Discord, it's a great group of people that just love to game and love to hang out. So do join the Discord. But sometimes we hang out in the lounge. There's just a lounge, which is a voice chat, and you could just go in there and talk to other people in the lounge, and have a great little conversation. And you can also stream to the lounge channel, and people can watch you and you can talk. This is empty. I'm not doing the Senate showdown. Yeah, of course you've been in the Casually Hardcore. Yeah, no, I knew that, Pithy. I was kind of just in general explaining. to everybody. I'm going to refill my coffee, and I'm a little worried that the pot turned off, but if it's within 20 minutes, then it should still be drinkable. I'll be right back. I have recently, although, I mean, recently we're talking, you know, a total of 7 or 8 hours. But I've recently been playing on Prominence Poker. Just a few other members have played on that. It's free. I guess, you know, my big downside of Prominence Poker is that the like cosmetics that you buy for like fun little boosts and stuff, they don't change your hand, obviously, but like you can have like a weapon on the table or a drink, like all that stuff. It's fun, I like it, but it's the same currency that you use to gamble with. so I'm like, oh, I won like 20,000, and then I go and I like buy like a $5,000 drink. There we go. All right, Pithy, message me in the Discord. We gotta become Steam friends. Or it might be my profile. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. And this is confusing. And this is on me. The channel is called Speak of the Joker. The Joker is called Freaky Joker. So, wait, we've already messaged? Dude, Pithy, I'm like losing my brain today. Okay, well, we're already friends on there. Okay, good. But yeah, so sometimes that's confusing for the people who are joining the Discord or looking at the Discord, like Cranky Pants, maybe. I am Freaky Joker. That's the name of the individual Joker. The channel is Speak of the Joker. It's confusing. I didn't think Freaky Joker was taken. I mean, that's the answer. So I had to come up with a new name when I wanted to start a Twitch channel. I put a lot of thought into the name, by the way, in case you're wondering. You sent me the Riker video, right? All right, man. I'm telling you, man, my brain, it's just like rattled. I'm gonna blame my job. All right, let's do this. This might be the final mission. I don't actually remember the movie that well, but this has been one of the shorter episodes, like kind of by far, because I've been dilly-dallying and we're only at 2 hours.
Master
That's okay.
Yoda.
Plan.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor, or should I call you Darth Sidious?
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
Alright, that's pretty funny. Evil laugh.
At an end, your rule is
okay.
Not short enough it was.
That's right.
So, right, Yoda. I mean, Yoda's power level is like higher, right? Oh, look, the little red circle's following me. Okay.
Protected by his connection to the dark side.
Yeah, look at that.
Weaken his grip on the Force. We must.
So, okay, they've added a little bit of extra challenge. Yeah, they have added a little bit of a challenge there. That's cool. Sorry, what are these guys doing? I'm gonna need you to... Did they have these red guys in episode 3? I thought those guys came later. I don't know. What? Oh, I can just call it back immediately?
From my power. It's the only way to save yourself now.
Oh, wrong button. What?
Just a moment.
Okay. Alright, so the whole point is just to survive for a while. Okay. And then you can attack him. Alright. I don't know what I was supposed to be doing. Ooh. Alright, this guy is legitimately harder than the other guys. I appreciate that. He's blocking. He has a large attack area. Okay. His charge attack is lame, just like all the others. So you gotta hit, and then dodge. Hit, dodge. Okay. Oh, I did not dodge in time. I'm kind of getting my butt kicked a little.
Electrifying as this encounter is, you are no match for me in combat, Master Yoda.
Oh yeah?
Apprentice, you should have.
Boom. Button mashing. So who trained this
your
guy?
Friend here needs some help.
Right? Like.
Master Yoda, I can't move.
Oh yeah, I can push buttons so fast.
Darth Vader will become more powerful
One-handed.
than either of us.
Faith in your new apprentice, misplaced maybe, as is your faith in the dark side of the Force.
This is not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Whoa.
We must keep up the pressure.
Not a moment's rest, we shall begin.
Wow, he's taking a lot of damage. That was weird.
Fleeing, hiding, distraction. A coward you have become.
There has to be a way to reach him.
He's calling him out. Yes, Jedis can fly.
By my unlimited power, are you, Master Yoda?
We need to move.
I know people kind of made fun of that a little bit in the new movie, the flying thing, but man, it makes sense. They can like force push and force pull and do all that then.
Typho, your assistance.
But they just pull themselves. I don't know. It seems to make sense. Oh, I really do need this guy. Okay, sorry. You stand there. You push this. Commercial? What commercial? What are you talking about? Did an ad run? I thought I disabled that as much as I could. What? Tell me, Cranky. Missed the end of the battle.
That's it. We
What?
installed an
What are you talking about,
override into
commercial,
all
though?
technology in the Senate, just in case the worst happened.
So, it is not the end of the battle yet. Oh, yeah, so pre-roll ad. Okay, so on Twitch, there's a few options for ads, and I'm not an expert, and I've tried to manage it as best I could. You either have to have a pre-roll ad, which is when you join the channel, it will play an ad, or I can push a button to run ads manually,
Come on, Master Yoda.
and then it will like disable those pre-roll ads for a certain amount of time. But I don't have a way to disable ads entirely, which has got to make their money. So yeah, so when you first join, you'll see an ad. But if you are able to subscribe with Prime, you mentioned you had Prime, then you won't get that on my channel, for what that's worth. Yeah, I mean, I really like, all the people that subscribe and support this channel, obviously greatly appreciate them. It would be great if I could just operate under that model of voluntary instead of the ad system, but which is a business. Whoa, this is kind of cool. This is like, there's a lot of these guys. They don't normally do that. So this is, sorry, buddy. They actually kind of swarmed me. That's pretty rare. That's kind of cool.
Troopers, complete your mission.
I need to have my,
Eliminate this
I need to
Jedi.
have a bot that explains, Amazon Prime stuff, because I'm so bad about it.
Incoming.
Boom!
Prepare to engage.
We're proud to engage. Oh, also, Cranky Pants, since you're newish to the channel, right below the chat, there's a little like Joker wild card. You can click on that, and you have different redemption options. So you can request different things depending on how many points you've earned, and you earn points by watching. So you might not have enough points to do too many things, but that's a fun little thing about Twitch. He'll be fine. He's a super powerful Jedi.
Into exile, I must go.
Oh, that's how they're gonna end that. Okay. Weird.
If anyone knows where Anakin is, it will be Padme.
Let us be swift.
Yay! The game's not over. Couldn't remember. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Now I remember how this one ends. Of course I remember how this one ends. I have the high ground. Like, yeah, okay. We got it.
Padme should still be in her chamber.
Who's this guy?
Be watchful. There could be danger around every corner.
I don't know who all these people are, but I know this guy. Obi-Wan. I think I went the wrong way. That's an unexpected load zone. All right. I guess we probably...
Order 66 troops, get him!
See you later. It's kind of fun. Just, whoa, see you later. I don't know, I think that's fun. Hold on, can I get this angle? Oh, nope. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Here. Yeah! This is my whole goal. Not to lightsaber them. Oh, excuse me. Alright. It's fun blasting people off.
Hey, you there. Want to get someplace else on the planet?
Yeah. Thank you.
Shall we get you on your way? Won't take you too long. Just sit back.
Let's go to
and
the
relax.
apartments. Watch out for the Sith Lords. Yes. I actually just fought Darth Insidious and lost with Yoda, and now I'm trying to track down my apprentice, Anakin. But I do sense a disturbance in the Force, and a disturbance. See you later. Oh no, I used my lightsaber. Oh, that was on accident. Oh, it was instinct. There we go. That's what I want to do. That's my current goal, is just to blast everybody off and not use my lightsaber. But obviously I've struggled. Okay. All right. Go that way.
Once I get the high ground, you won't stand a chance.
He said it. He said the line. The game does like to play around with quotes from the movie. I don't know how, honestly, I don't know how Lego gets away with some of the stuff they get away with. A lot of these big corporations pretend like they have a sense of humor, but they don't have a sense of humor. So they don't allow people to make fun of them, but they do allow Lego to make fun of them. They could have hit a little hard on Anakin in episode 1, though. What is happening in this room? Oh, this is like a room where there's like several quests. Oh, okay. But level mode select? Say what? A wrestle with Wessel. Yeah, exactly. That's how they get away with it? Money and cranky bits? Probably. I mean, there's a reason this game costs $50. Am I like, what am I missing? Usually, that said I couldn't do the story mode, right? I'm just, wait, see, it looks like locked. This is confusing symbols. This is a game meant for kids, and I am confused by the symbols. This is a 20-ounce cup, and I'm on my third one here, so... Ew, creepy! I don't like the creepy bugs. Sometimes we overthink things. Absolutely. My whole big thing is overthinking. Wait, haven't they done this already? Didn't we already do this last episode?
Stay here.
We've already done this. I have done this already. Did I?
And be precise with your
What?
shots. There are civilians.
What is happening? I've done this mission last time. And now I'm in Attack of the Clones. Speaking of overthinking things, what did I do?
Everywhere.
Must be a bug. There were definitely bugs. Okay, well, let's see how good this game is about getting me back to where I was. Okay, alright, I gotta give this game credit. I obviously was confused. I did a mission. Now it makes sense why there was that lock. Speaking of overthinking things. But I quit, and it put me right back where I was. So give the game a little credit there. What? I thought, oh man, I feel like a doobie dum dum. I thought I walked into this circle right away. Oh yeah, Cranky Pants, I forgot to answer your question. Is it a camera trick, right? Like, look how big this is. Look how big my hand is. No, this is a giant mug. It could be a camera trick and a giant mug. Oh, man. I know this doesn't go with the theme, but we gotta do what we gotta do today. This is happening right now. Continue story.
Padme, do you know where Anakin is?
No.
Palpatine is the Sith Lord we've been looking for. Anakin became his new apprentice.
I don't believe you.
Is there anything
must
you'd like me
find
to
him.
stretch, Pithy?
There is still good in him. I know it.
I'll just do my own stretch.
Anakin told me he was going to Mustafar. We need to find him before Obi-Wan.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. All right, so
I've
fun fact
requested
about
my ship be
Mustafar.
prepared for takeoff. We must head to the landing pad immediately.
If what Master Kenobi says
Okay,
is true,
as soon as they're done talking.
I suggest we leave this in the capable hands of the Jedi.
No, I have to speak to Anakin myself. Obi-Wan must be confused.
Okay, so Mustafar was designed to look like George Lucas's vision of hell. So that's fun, yeah? I mean... So now we all have an idea? Okay, stretch break, as requested by Pithy. No specific... Looks like no specific part requested, so we're gonna do a little bit of this. Oh, back's tight, probably because my posture's horrible. A little shoulder. I like to push down, open up the back a little, and then we're gonna just do the other side. It feels great, and then here's this little twist, not a crazy twist. We're not trying to hurt ourselves here. We're not trying to do anything too crazy. Now we're pulling a giraffe out of a hat. You can't talk to Padme. Nice little stretch. Nice little stretch. I still have a little bit of a shoulder issue going on, so I'm doing certain exercises for that. So I gotta be a little careful with that. So what happens? Get old, start falling apart. It's more than that. Oh, thank you, Cranky Pants. coming from you, that really means a lot. The top hat is fun. It was a gift. And it doesn't really fit right now, but that's okay. It's fun. I'll wear it. Wait, why am I playing this guy? I don't really like C-3PO. We're playing Padme. Boom! See, this is what I was talking about earlier, Grayley. Like how all the characters are kind of the same. She's got a blaster. And that's it. There's really nothing special about her. Face bomb? Oh, you like C-3PO? It's not that I hate C-3PO. I think he's good comic relief, but in terms of like my like connection to the character, like, am I gonna play Padme or am I gonna play C-3PO? I'm gonna play Padme. That's open too much. Let me tie it. Okay. Ooh. Looks delicious, whatever that was. Super clever disguise. Oh. Okay. I don't hate C-3PO. I still have, for those of you who've been paying attention, like the first week when I was in space, they were like, hey, will you deliver this item for us? And I was like, okay. Like, I don't know what, and I just said yes. And so that's what that piece of cargo is on there. It's just there forever now. Like, theoretically, I could, right now, go open up the galactic map and deliver this where I'm supposed to deliver it. But I think it's too funny. So I just gotta leave it there. Okay, so follow Anakin to Mustafar. Where's that at? Oh, do I actually... No, I'm here. Okay. Oh, I'm pregnant. Look at the top. It says Padme pregnant. So that's the current version of Padme I'm playing. Am I... like, where in Mustafar? What? Alright, let me zoom in. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go here, and I have not the best track record of finding where I'm supposed to be going in this game. Is it loading? Oh. Okay. Yep, I'm already there, so... Padme and Blaster. Yeah, she's cool. She's cool. But it's just, in the Lego game, there's just not a ton of variance between the characters. That's my only issue. Oh, man, my freaking eyebrow itches. Oh, that was not Mustafar. Okay.
Definitely Mustafar. But where could Master Anakin be?
Oh, the name of this quest is The High Ground. This is really cool looking from space, I will say. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really look like the kind of place you want to hang out. I'm a little curious how the atmosphere would be like a nitrogen-oxygen mix, or I guess it doesn't have to be nitrogen, but an inert gas and then oxygen mix for humans to breathe on a volcanic planet. Seems like a stretch, but who knows? And again, fun movie fact, this was designed after George Lucas's idea of what hell would look like, according to a random internet page I printed out, so it must be true. Oh, I almost dropped my coffee. I wasn't looking at the table. I just set it on nothing.
The Separatists have been taken care of, my master.
It is finished.
It's Mustafar, you just called it Lava World. 100% okay to call it Lava World.
What are you doing out here?
Everybody knows what you mean.
About you. Obi-Wan said you had turned to the dark side?
I have brought peace to the
Oh, because she's pregnant? Is that the joke?
Together, you and I can rule the galaxy.
Obi-Wan was right. You've changed.
Can't help but notice they skipped over his turning to the dark side
Don't you
scene
turn against me.
in a game made for kids, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I didn't know how they were gonna play with it, they just ignored it.
Then you're my enemy!
It's like the darkest scene in the whole movie. Gotta buy a lot.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must.
You will try.
No, the Jedi's deal in absolutes too, which is the problem with your whole order.
Help Master Kenobi, but how could we possibly help a Jedi in the middle of a battle?
I wanted him to attack first. I don't take attacking my apprentice lightly, so I wanted to be sure. Oh, Anakin. I mean, he's just not as good as all the other Jedi that we fought, right? Like, I mean, that's like canon. Like, he gets better, obviously.
Padme, you turned her against me.
Oh, shoot! I was hitting the wrong button. Oh, I'm so good at pushing buttons. Oh, I will, Cranky Pants.
Anakin, wait!
Oh.
Actually, a moment to catch my breath would be quite nice. Get us past this door.
As you wish, Master Kenobi.
Oh, okay. Alright, hold on. Let me just... Nope, wrong button. Let me just pop myself apart. This is a real break from the action. So this episode has, I feel like, a lot more action and fighting than other episodes. I dropped 37 frames? Oh. I mean, that's not a lot of frames, but, yeah, let me know if it's being weird. Maybe I'll try to reset something. 37 is not a lot, but I just noticed a stutter and looked over and saw 37s. Ooh. Yeah, if it's being weird, if there's any technical mess or anything like that, definitely let me know. Okay, I have to use both of these guys? Okay. Alright, game. I just want to fight. These puzzles are not hard, I just always press the wrong button. Nope, see? Press the wrong button. There we go. What does that even mean? Dropping frames? Well, it could be because of the internet, it could be because of the encoder, it could be because of a lot of things. But what that means is you should be receiving this signal at 60 frames a second. Oh, that looks really bad. Is it? I think it's my OBS that looks bad, but the actual stream looks okay. I don't know. Give me a second. This is not okay. Okay. Oh, I'm back right here. Did you just do a little wiggle dance?
Sith deals in absolutes.
Okay.
I will do what I must.
It is still laggy.
We'll try.
What is going on? Okay, it's got to be an OBS thing. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna freak out. It's back. Okay. So when I closed the OBS, I got a really long error saying it crashed. It didn't crash. I closed it, so that makes me think there was in fact something wrong with OBS. And it might have to do with that I like opened it last night, and so it's been open for a long time. So See, hear you, no background. Yep, perfect. Okay, all right, we are in the right spot. So now let's do this. Okay, okay. If this game is still stuttering, I don't know what else to do. We closed the game. We closed OBS. My whole system's all green. There's no problems. So
Help Master Kenobi.
Let's see.
How could we possibly help a Jedi in the middle of a battle?
It's still doing it a little, but not as bad. Right? All right. We gotta get through this scene here. Yeah, this is so weird. I'm not seeing any lag, and my system resources are not having a problem, so... And now I'm not dropping any... I don't know. Who knows? You know, computers...
Padme, you turned her against me!
You have done that yourself!
Speaking of computers, somebody's messaging my work computer. It's the weekend!
Anakin, wait! Actually, a moment to catch my breath would be quite nice.
Alright, how is it looking? Use the Force. Here, I'll use the Force. I can't use the Force to fix my computer, though. I mean, I don't know what else to do. We're alright, we're just gonna power through. The weird thing is that it is not lagging on the actual game. But when I look over at OBS, it is stuttering quite a bit. I mean, it looks like it's at like 22 frames a second. But it's not. Like, you know, it is 60 frames a second. I wouldn't mind if that puzzle was a little harder.
The Empire will thrive under my rule, but you won't be alive to see it.
Okay, this is where I was before. So I haven't really lost a lot of time. Uh-oh. Don't lose your head like C-3PO.
The dark side must never prevail.
Gang, I don't know what else to do other than just power through. We're gonna power through. Hopefully,
Palpatine has poisoned your mind,
can. Yeah, I wonder if there's something like in the coding of this game where it's like harder to encode. I mean, there's a limit of my knowledge of computers, right? Like I know enough to get by, but the actual like process of encoding. I mean, to me, I was talking about earlier. I was playing a non-optimized game a few months ago, and I had to turn the settings way down, and that was like I could see it lagging. Yeah. So like I could see it. This game is running completely fine, perfectly smooth right here.
Anakin.
But then I look over at OBS and it looks not great. All right, I know I keep saying I'm just gonna move on, but if there is some options, maybe I can turn down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what ambient occlusion is, but I'll turn it down. All right. No. Image sharpening. Get out of here. Brightness. Brightness goes up, though. Shadows can go down. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Who needs shadows? All right. All right. There you go. I just turned everything off that I can. I don't want to change the screen size. All right. I doubt it's going to make a big difference. Hey, 7! Welcome back. You've been looking for a few streams. Last game we played was visually stunning. Yeah, so that was Sable, probably you're talking about on Wednesday. Weird game. As far as I can tell, I'm the only person on Twitch playing it.
Let's go and find the manual override.
No, it's still like the same lagginess. All right, we're just gonna power through. But I actually do plan on playing that again Wednesday. I'm just like weirdly enjoying it, and plan to kind of keep going.
Sorry, yes, the door. We will be right on it.
Okay, what? Where am I going? Oh yeah, I need to do the door. Yeah, there. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, so Sable, I really find that game to be quite interesting, and I have a plan. I have a plan for next stream. Now I'm lagging a little bit. Oh man. Well, anyways, those of you who just joined, I'm having random computer problems. I cannot figure out what happened. So we're just pushing through. There's, you know, nothing wrong with my computer as far as I can tell. Everything's running in normal operating parameters and normal temperatures. But we're just gonna push through. That's all we can do. Hi everybody. Oh, that's cool. Even though I turned down the graphics setting, that still looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks super laggy. Hey Anakin.
I don't think this was
so I have the high ground.
The Jedi betrayed me. They betrayed the Republic. They had it coming.
Oh.
You have let that Dark Lord twist your mind.
Yeah, you let the Dark Lord twist your mind. And the Jedis also tried to twist your mind.
Anakin, please.
And not let you grieve for your mother. I have a problem with the Jedi, too. This looks more like an R2 issue to fix. Right? No? Oh. There's a lot going on. Can R2 fix this? No? Oh! Oh, shoot. Can C3 go fight? He can! Oh, sorry, R2. I just kicked R2. Oh, boy. Alright, get out of here. Boom. 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 There we go. Yeah. It took me a while, but I get the point of this now. It's like, oh look, his droids are helping him. I don't know what you're talking about, Cranky Pants. You can't see or hear anything. Uh-oh. Like, is this stream just, like, totally busted? Oh, Cricket Pants! Thank you for the subscribe! Nice! Very much. Did you use Amazon Prime? I think it's supposed to say. I hope if you have Prime, I hope you use Prime. Well, thank you very much. I always really appreciate the people who support the channel. It all goes right back into Twitch for buying games and maybe upgrading my equipment, since obviously there's something wrong. Definitely appreciate the support, so I can keep going with this hobby. I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you're having a lot of fun. Cranky Pants. So you're saying you're getting nothing but the chat room, and if you're saying that, that means you can't hear me ask you this question. Oh, you also didn't hear my thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just, I hate keep pausing because there's just like, oh man, I'm just having so many problems today, technically. So Pithy, are you getting the game? Although right now the game's not up. Yeah, I can't really can't tell or figure out what is going on. Ah, okay. It's all fine for you. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely try that refresh thing, Cranky, although you can't hear me tell you to try to refresh. Oh, man. Technical problems are fun. Oh. The lava looks pretty cool, I gotta say. Even though I turned down the settings. Oh, you're back. Okay, well, you missed my thank you. So I did thank you very much for subscribing. So really appreciate that. And also thanks for checking in on the tech stuff, because sometimes it's the stream and sometimes it's, you know, you need a refresh.
Anakin, Chancellor
And
Palpatine is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Well, then you are lost.
Oh boy. I remember this scene act in the movie. I saw this in the theater. I thought it was actually pretty effective. So the Lego, obviously they play the whole thing for laughs, but I do remember being like kind of sad about it, even though I really didn't like Anakin. Okay.
You underestimate my power. Anakin, don't do this.
Oh.
R2, I can't swap.
Wow, yeah. Well, he's force grabbing me, which they don't really do a lot in this. So that's cool. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they increased the difficulty of the fight. Oh, I'm supposed to make my way over there? Okay. Was this in the movie? I don't remember, like, R2 and C-3PO, like, going around helping the battle. But maybe he did, I just don't remember. So Cranky Band says the actor was terrible. Hayden Christensen, he is not a bad actor. The acting in this movie was horrible. I think I would agree to that. But it's kind of, it's always interesting to see actors in different roles and see how they do. I've seen him in some things where I thought he was effective, let's say, is the word. But yeah, I think this maybe didn't help his career. Yeah. Yeah, Pithy says the same thing. You saw some of his other stuff and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's definitely an unfortunate thing where you see this kind of like promising young actor, they get this role, and then for whatever reason, it didn't really work out. Did okay for Ewan McGregor. Am I saying that right? He's had a pretty full career. People generally liked his Obi-Wan, which you know, going in for a prequel was probably pretty hard. Like, oh, you have to play a character that another actor already played. That's already tough. And then now he's got his own Disney show. So there you go. He's a Mouseketeer.
This is the end for you, my master.
Oh, wrong button. I wasn't looking at the right button. He was equal. Yeah. Well, who knows? Acting's tough. Acting is tough.
Anakin. I have the high ground.
He gets on a ladder. He was already an accomplished actor. That's true. I remember people talking about that when they cast him. Like, this is kind of a weird choice. He wasn't huge though, I would say, McGregor. But he I don't know. It's hard to, like, you know, go back in time and really think about it. I didn't know who he was. That doesn't mean other people did. I was a kid though when these movies came out.
He's still alive.
We need to save the babies.
Babies?
She's carrying twins.
Oh, my head. My head is hot. Oh, my hair's a weird shape now. I like it.
Split up. They should be.
My wife and I will take the girl.
And what of the boy?
To Tatooine. To his family. Send him.
Oh, they didn't do like a super like brutal defeat like in the movie. It was pretty brutal, although it was a little bit like Monty Python.
Where is Padme?
I'll bite ya.
Oh, I'm afraid she is no more. You did not know the strength of your own anger.
Did you get it? All right. Chicken bone arm. I don't know what you guys are talking about in the chat. But I do love a fun back and forth. Okay, we had some technical issues. We had some things not go super great. So thank you everybody for chilling with me. And getting through that. It is I don't know. It's frustrating for me when things go wrong. So I'm really glad that you stuck with me. And thanks Cranky Pants for the subscribe. I'm feeling is this gonna, I don't know if this sounds weird. I'm feeling like not done yet today. So the game shows Vader's new arm. Oh, I missed it. I missed the joke. Oh no. Okay, well, I'll watch it on replay. Here's my plan, and feel free to stick around or not, but I think I'm gonna play a little Fall Guys. I'm not ready to be done. I'm not ready for this morning to end. But I'm also probably not gonna play for super long. So kind of a weird amount of time here for Fall Guys. But hopefully, I'm like seriously about to control and delete this game. I actually really despise how hard it is to exit.